pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you. I want to do introductions. I'm Jeff Benton, President of the Board. This year to my right is our Vice President, fellow Commissioner Gary Merrill. To my left, fellow Commissioner Barb Lewis, Administrator Tracy Davies, our Deputy Administrator, Donald's not here this morning, Eric Hostettler, and our clerks. We have a new one who came back for the second session. It's good to see. And a relative of yours is in the audience today. So we have Kathy Melvin here. Jennifer Walraven, we can begin.
All right, resolution number 26-402 in the matter of approving electronic record of proceedings for regular meeting held June 8, 2026.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 26-402. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
We do not have any public comment today, so that brings us to item number 3. Resolution number 26-403. In the matter of approving purchase orders and now certificates and payments of warrants in batch number CM APR 0610 and memo transfers in batch number MT APR 0610.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 26-403. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 26-404. In the matter of accepting and approving the Delaware County Sheriff's Office transport reports for the month of March 2026 and April 2026.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 26-404. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 26-405, in the matter of reappointing members to the North Star New Community Authority Board of Trustees.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. Jane Hawes, Director of Communications. Excuse me. We recommend the reappointment of Glenn Evans and Howard Heffelfinger to the North Star New Community Authority. They are both expressed interest in being reappointed, so we recommend your approval.
Okay, questions, comments?
Just thank them for their service, their continued service.
Yeah, they've been very busy. A lot going on at North Star.
Yes.
I'm sure they've been active in helping that happen. Let's vote, please, Jennifer.
Vote on motion 26-405. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 26-406, in the matter of appointing and reappointing members to the Delaware Morrow Mental Health and Recovery Services Board.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
And this is for the Delaware Morrow Mental Health and Recovery Services Board. The incumbent, Gordon McDonald, is interested in being reappointed, and we do recommend that. And then Zachary Miller, who has been a member, is now term limited and could not seek reappointment. We're recommending Jessie Thompson to appoint her to the board.
Okay, questions or comments?
Yeah, I just, first of all, Gordon, appreciate his service and desire to continue service. And Zach, I hear nothing but great things about the job he's done, and unfortunately term limits requires him to leave, and I thoroughly impressed with Jessie Thompson's interview with us. It went extremely well. I thought she was going to be an outstanding addition in filling Zach's position, who also did a great job. So just my compliments to the board and for all of our boards again who serve on these boards and take their time to make our county better. It's much appreciated.
Yeah, I'll just second all those comments.
Yeah, I agree. Vote, Jennifer?
Vote on motion 26-406. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jane.
Resolution number 26-407, in the matter of approving change order number 1 to the agreement between the Delaware County Board of Commissioners and 2K General Company Incorporated for the project known as Delaware County Dog Shelter Modular Office.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Good morning, John Melvin, Director of Facilities. This change order came about a couple situations out there with this project. We originally bid this project before we had secured the building permit, and during this health department's review of the septic system, the leach field is actually not where we originally thought it was, and it's adjacent to the current trailer, which is getting demoed. So we had to relocate the plan for the new modular trailer, had to adjust it north and in front of the kennel more. So that was first item we ran across. Second item, the contractor looking at the plans came to realization the original foundation plan only allowed for about 13 inches of clearance underneath the building, and they have to get underneath there and weld the building to the plates. So we redesigned the foundation to create more of a crawl space so they can get underneath there and secure the building. We can actually get down there if we have to do any maintenance on the utilities coming into the new structure. So,
Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate the, yeah. How's the progress coming on that, John?
so we haven't started yet because we had to resubmit and redesign in this change order. So with this change order, they are ready to start. They should be mobilized mid-July, and I would anticipate about 3 months for them to complete this whole project.
Okay, all right. Other questions, comments? Vote, please.
Vote on motion 26-407. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 26-408, in the matter of approving supplemental appropriations and a transfer of funds for the dog shelter.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
This is for actually the purchase of new furniture for the new modular offices. We cannot purchase it out of capital funds, so we have to do this transfer to accrue it out of material and supply funds.
Okay, questions, comments? Vote, please.
Vote on motion 26-408. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye. Thanks, John.
Resolution number 26-409, in the matter of approving a public comment period and setting a public hearing for the 2026 Annual Action Plan for the Community Development Block Grant Program.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Morning, Commissioners. Justin Avi, Director of Finance. This item has been submitted to establish a public hearing on June 22nd, and this will be for the 2026 Annual Action Plan on the Urban County CDBG program. This will also establish a public comment period from June 23rd to the July 22nd.
Good. Questions, comments? Vote, please.
Vote on motion 26-409. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Justin.
you.
That brings us to administrator reports.
Good morning, Commissioners. Tracy Davies. I attended the Finance Authority meeting yesterday. It was really a very short meeting, I think only 15 minutes, mostly for housekeeping items, so nothing major to report on that. Thank you.
All right. Eric, anything?
No, nothing.
Okay. Commissioner Lewis.
Well, tomorrow morning is the early meeting, it's always early, of the Farm Bureau, so Policy Board. So I'll be going to that, and good way to really, again, meet our great farmers and some of their family too. This is the primary economic development driver still in Delaware County, and so it's always a good discussion because then they can really fill us in on some of their problems and what's working, what's not. But it's always a good meeting. And just on a personal note, I was privileged to travel to the Normandy beaches, and this was June 6th was on the weekend. So and that was a celebration, not celebration, but the memorial for the Allied landing on Normandy. Being there it just really brought back, I mean, the difficulties, putting it mildly, of climbing those cliffs, and I know you've been there too, Commissioner Ben, and it just reminded me of the valor and how our men and women fought and gave all to save us from Nazi control, and with our allies. So
Yeah. It is. It's humbling when you're on the
Very.
bluffs and you see what they accomplished
right,
against
right.
incredible odds.
That's right, against all odds.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is amazing.
Yeah.
9,700 and some soldiers buried in that cemetery on the
Oh,
bluffs.
yeah.
It's,
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
It's you have to make sure, remember.
it does,
places
it
and
does.
so on.
Well, I haven't been privileged to be there as the two of you have, but I think we too often forget the sacrifices that were made
Yeah,
and what this world would look like today if it hadn't been for those sacrifices. And
Yes.
unfortunately, I don't think the schools do a great job today, and many of the schools of the history and the thanks that should be given to these veterans who are still surviving today and those who've passed for the commitment they made and the lives it affected, and the sons and daughters back home that did not have a father, or
That's right.
in maybe some cases a mom. But it's a time we should all think about, and I hope to someday get there soon.
Yes. Oh, yes.
It's
That-
memorable, no doubt about it.
It really is. There was, I saw in the paper, there was one veteran, he's 100 years old. He was doing push-ups in
Seriously?
yes, in Maria Glaze.
San Mary Glaze.
San Maria Glaze. And that's the place where the parachuter was caught in the...
John Steele was caught in that
That's
spire of the
right,
church.
in the spire
Right
of
in
the church.
square.
And
They survived.
yes, yeah, was able to see that church, but I know they have a big place right outside the church where the vet was just doing those push-ups. I mean, God bless him. So,
Did you join him?
well, I was there first, and so I didn't have the opportunity to do that. Yeah. Needless to say, yeah.
I have a few other things. Commissioner Benton and I attended the DKM meeting on Tuesday, and interesting meeting. I'll just leave it at that. Annual presentation yesterday morning in Muirfield Village Country Club. It was hosted by First Citizens National Bank. Very informative about what they're going to bring to this community, and this is going to be a huge impact in our community down in the Rickenbacker area, Pickaway County, and the person that will run Jeff, who will run the manufacturing facility there, was our speaker and did an extremely good job and very informative. Tonight's a township meeting in Radnor, and look forward to going to that as well. And Farm Bureau in the morning, I always have the same conflict every year, Corsa board meeting. And so tomorrow I'm going to go for just the get acquainted part, and I'm going to leave before it starts because they always adjust it to let me go first, and which means you guys always have to go second and third. So I'm going to just attend the social part before it starts, and I'll head south to Columbus. And that Corsa board meeting will start at 10 o'clock tomorrow. So, and that's all I have.
Okay, just a couple other things. We had investment committee meeting on Monday.
That's right.
And it was interesting,
You-
not because
yes,
there were,
you did.
not because of particularly of a sensitive topic of investments, but that's where Treasurer O'Brien and Auditor Keitzer let us know that they're going to be deferring the due date for the second half of the property tax bills from July 10th to August 17th. I know they've made a press release and publicized it, but they have to, because of House Bill 186, they have to go back and recalculate the property tax bills that were sent for the first half. The second half is going to be different because there's this thing called cap credit that has to be applied to every one of the 90-some thousand parcels in Delaware County. So it's a big job, a lot of software programming, reprogramming, and then a lot of, I'm sure they'll get a lot of calls because it'll be a challenge, but I'm sure that they're very good. They'll get through it. That's all I got. We do need to do executive session.
We
Amber?
do. Resolution number 26-410, in the matter of adjourning into executive session for consideration of pending or imminent litigation.
So
So,
moved.
second?
Discussion? Vote.
Vote on motion 26-410. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye. All right, we're now in executive.